Da sind wir wieder. Und ja, in der letzten Folge haben wir die Bingo-Karte von Zhao angefangen. Und wir werden in dieser Folge weitermachen. So, wir wollten erstmal hier runter. Ich habe mir gerade überlegt, welche Route jetzt am schlauesten ist. Von der Reihenfolge her. So. Das war knapp, das hätte böse ausgehen können.
Let's do this! It's over!
Pretty bold of you.
They didn't stand a chance.
Ready if you are!
You're going to regret this. I'm not backing down.
I'm over here! Who wants to go? Allow me.
Try and stop me. Easy. Waste of
And
time.
that's the end of it. There's a sharpness to your fighting style, Zhao. Your strike is like the flick of a wrist.
You think so? Oh, big honor coming from you, Kiryu-san. Maybe all my hard work's paid off.
Have you been doing some kind of specialized training?
Nope, just draining water from noodles.
That's it?
That's it. Draining ramen noodles takes a bit of finesse, believe it or not. The goal is to make quick reflexive movements, and as few moves as possible. Too much waving your arms around screws with the noodle's delicate texture. And the snap of your wrist is key. So I guess it showed up in my fighting, too.
To think it all stems from something as wholesome as making noodles. What else is up your sleeve, Chef Zhao? Things are going well.
Ever wonder why we click the tongs together when we're picking up bread at the store?
Oh, yeah, I do that too. Must be a subconscious thing. Maybe it's because we're excited for fresh baked bread or something.
Yeah, it's like cracking your knuckles before a fight. All part of the routine.
Ah, I get it now.
The bread thing wasn't clear enough? Let's go another round.
At a UFO or... No, just a plane. Oh well.
You disappointed?
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't want to meet an alien?
You have questions for them or something?
Oh. Well, I'd ask something like, what are you into?
Sounds like you're on a blind date.
Damn, Kiryu-san. You always know just what to say. But I guess those questions should be prepped in advance. Interstellar diplomacy, you know.
Definitely not something you'd find on my bucket list.
Ah, humor me a little. What would you ask an alien?
Me? How about, what do you do on your days off?
Guess it really is a blind date.
All right. I've really gotten to know them.
Er will unbedingt mal einen Alien treffen. Geil. Ich esse heute wieder scharfes Kimchi und, rase dann über jeden Zebrastreifen, den es gibt. Lol. Ja gut, dann haben wir...
I like it when hot drink machines say stuff like, handle with care.
Why? It's just a machine.
You don't find that friendlier than just having caution hot on the side?
Huh. I guess it is a little more pleasant.
You know, I think it's cute how it varies from machine to machine.
Does it? I'm not sure I've ever noticed that.
Huh. Wonder if there are any wacky ones out there.
Like what?
Maybe one that sounds like a party girl. Hey, Sachan, you're good at this stuff. Can you do a party girl coffee machine?
This is like hella hot.
No, how about a nerdy girl?
Drinks may reach temperatures of 57 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, what about a sexy hostess?
Ready to turn up the heat? Hold on. Are all these coffee machines going to be cute girls?
Hey, sure get me to buy a can.
I hope I never get so lonely that I need coffee to keep me company.
Only maybe. But at least in this group, you'll never get bored.
Ah nee, die Detail war hier, ne, oder?
Let's bring the pain.
Not a scratch.
Da vorne ist das Büro des Stereo-Clans. Da halte ich lieber Abstand. Aber verrückt, dass das Hauptquartier des Tojo-Clans jetzt die Niederlassung des Stereo-Clans in Tokio ist. Als Unterstützer der großen Auflösung habe ich vielleicht nicht das Recht, das zu sagen. Aber dass es den Tojo-Clan nicht mehr gibt, schmerzt mich schon. Immerhin stand er an der Spitze der Unterwelt. Die Gesellschaft wäre ohne die Yakuza besser dran. So viel weiß ich. Daigo hat sicher mit dieser Entscheidung gerungen. Wenn ich daran denke, was er durchgemacht hat, wirkt meine Einsamkeit fast lächerlich. Daigo, Watase und die anderen haben die richtige Entscheidung getroffen. Das will ich mit Stolz sagen können. Deswegen muss ich tun, was ich kann, um zu helfen. Wir haben... Moment. Es gibt's. Obwohl, nee, ich glaube, das sind beides die gleichen. Es gibt nur zwei verschiedene Eingänge. Da bin ich, dass es zwei separate sind in einem Gebäude. Wow! Wir haben den... Okay. Krass. Haben wir schon. Den haben wir auch schon. Ja, genau, das ist der, den wir aktuell haben. Oh, nice. Geil. Geil. Das wird awesome. Wow. Mehr aber leider nicht. Schade. Nice. Hehehehe. Oh ja. Den da. Und nach jedem Besiegen an... Wow. Aber nur innerhalb eines Kampfes, ne? Das heißt, wenn da viele Minions sind. Alter, wie krass. Awesome. Geil. Oh, fuck, ey. Hammergeil. Awesome. Damit haben wir jetzt schon mal richtig gute Waffen. Stimmt, die müssen wir auch noch, ne? Geil. Wir haben hier mit dem Nose auch schon ordentlich. Verstärkt die Magie nach jedem besiegten Gegner deutlich. Das ist auch wieder geil. Das ist sehr schön. Der Angriff basiert jetzt auf der Magie. Sehr schön. Oh. Ah, herrlich. Der ist sogar noch besser. Das ist der beste, yo. Oh, bitte, bitte. Das reicht nicht mehr. Ich habe 0. Krass. Ich muss wieder grinden. Material grinden, aber alter Finne. Awesome.
Would you like dinner, or a bath, or me? Do wives really say that?
No.
Never.
Oh. Well, that settles that.
It's such a staple of fiction, though. Surely someone must have said it at least once.
See? You understand, Kiryu-san?
Think I'll enjoy this.
Hardly a fair fight.
Been thinking about this from last time. Let's suppose we leave the or me out of it. Meal or bath? Which do you go for first? That's all I was curious about anyway. I wasn't trying to be chauvinistic.
I'm not sure then. I think I'd want to get clean first.
Think I'd go with dinner. An empty stomach's too distracting.
Ah, sounds like the vote is split. Kiryu-san, where do you stand?
I need to eat first. You can't relax if you're hungry.
Exactly. You totally get it.
Aber nicht zu
Looks like
viel.
you two are on the same wavelength.
Wenn du zu
about
viel
you, Zhao?
gegessen hast und dann baden
That way I
gehst,
can wash off any oil splatters
warm,
and junk in the
beziehungsweise
bath
heiß,
later.
Oh, interesting.
dann
You're thinking from the
viel
cook's
Spaß, wenn du
point
aus dem
of
Bad
view.
rauskommst oder auch während des Bades. Ich spreche da aus Erfahrung.
So you do want some little submissive housewife.
If you like, I'll ask it to you.
That would be a true honor.
Ne, aber wie gesagt, wenn du mit vollem Magen
There's a
ein
pretty
heißes
bad
Bad
pawn shop
nimmst,
nearby.
das kann ein
Got
unschönes Ende
downgraded.
nehmen.
Been a while since I stopped by. Maybe I'll go poke my head in.
I didn't realize there was a pawn shop around here.
Go figure, right? It was actually a hoarder's house originally. But once it got cleaned up, turns out it was full of treasures. I bought some of the bowls for my shop there.
So, the bowls at your restaurant are secondhand?
Yep, a total steal.
Things are going well.
I'm fine.
Ordering food with touchscreens now? Tech's come far.
Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, video calls were like crazy sci-fi. Now any phone can do them.
Hey, my Dreamcast did video calls decades ago. Ready if you are.
haven't warmed up yet.
Been thinking about this from last time. Ordering food with touchscreens now? Tech's come far.
Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, video calls were like crazy sci-fi. Now any phone can do them.
Hey, my Dreamcast did video calls decades ago.
Gamer alert.
Of course the Leomung Prince would have the fanciest toys.
They weren't that expensive.
If tech keeps advancing, think we'll get time machines?
If you could time travel, what would you do first?
Probably go back and tell myself
Das
not
machen
to
sie
eat
gerne,
those
Strangy.
things. That week
Sehr,
was
sehr gerne.
hell on Earth. Never eat what you find on the street.
Uh-huh. Say no more.
Really? Time travel and that's all you do?
Why? What would you use it for then?
Me? I'm not really sure. Wait a second. Did I leave the gas on at home? Oh, with a time machine, I could go back and check.
That's your answer?
Couldn't you just walk home and see?
Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really into taking pictures.
And you're not anymore?
Die erwähnen sie
in the
trotzdem
past, I
hier
would
gerne
snap
mal.
pics of everything around me. But one day, I realized I just couldn't find any more inspiration. Maybe I'd seen it all. There was this emptiness. Like I had already captured every corner of my own tiny world. But I was just a kid back then. So the memories aren't very sharp.
So even as a kid, you felt your world was small.
Damn. When you put it that way, it sounds like I was a real brat, huh?
Well, if you feel like you've broadened your horizons, maybe give that camera another try. See if anything new's inspired you.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
All right.
Passing by this arcade always brings back sour memories.
Something bad happened here?
One day, on a whim, I tried out this capsule machine selling pocket plants.
Plans? Guess they'll turn anything into collectibles these days.
Yeah, well, I ended up getting 5 of the 6 possible items, with no dupes all in a row. I was on this winning streak. So I figured I'll pull again, just snag the whole collection. But it was like the last one was actively dodging me. In the end, I spent like 7,000 yen. My arm was practically jelly from pulling that crank.
Sounds like the machine got you good.
But you know, when I finally scored that full set, it felt like the stars aligned.
Must have been a big relief. What type of plant was in the last one?
Just your everyday Japanese spruce.
Huh. Congrats. Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper.
Triple Bingo! Da will sogar Edge als Oma blass vor Neid. Bei diesem Bingo. Es kostet mehr, wenn man allein ist? Das Single-Leben ist doch ein Witz.
Ready if you are.
Bongo! Nein, das ist wieder falsch gesagt.
Hardly a fair fight.
Ever try pudding from a convenience store? Ugh, they're so rich and creamy these days.
Coming from an experienced chef, I believe you.
Actually, good food in general has gotten pretty easy to find. Means I better get my ass in the kitchen.
Huh. That's a winning attitude.
I just can't stand to lose. Though it might just be easier to sell some of that store-bought pudding in the end.
I doubt you'd end up doing that. I'll bet you'll whip up something from scratch that blows that other stuff out of the water.
You know, that's what I like about you and Kasuga-kun.
Sorry, what was that?
Ah, nothing. Just thinking about a recipe for some mind-blowing almond jelly.
All right. I've really gotten to know them.
Alter, dann haben wir es gleich hier. Krass.
Good warm-up.
Yo, these frames are sweet.
How are they any different from the ones you already have?
The difference is slight. Yeah, they are the same style. I guess I like to stick to a type. I've got around 20 pairs of these same glasses back home.
You go all in, don't you? But I understand why you'd stick with what's familiar.
Right? I knew you'd get me.
Things are going well. Complete.
Say, Kiryu-san, you up for a trip to the arcade?
An arcade? Sure. You have something in mind?
Not in particular. I just got the urge to play a few games with you, that's all.
Out of nowhere, huh? All right.
Gut, wahrscheinlich tagsüber oder so.
Namba, can you still do the back hip circle?
Huh? Why are you calling me out?
Just looking at the high bars. They say you can't do it after a certain age.
I can still do it. The giant swing, too.
You're a freak of nature, though. You belong in an acrobatics troupe.
I could still do it too. I'm pretty good at gymnastics.
Really? Can we get a demonstration?
Definitely not in this skirt.
What's this? Do I detect a harassment case?
What? No, I was just curious if she could.
I'm kidding. Just an old habit from managing personnel.
Is that what you call it?
Times we live in. It's best to consider your words before you speak.
Anyway, Namba, you never answered. Can you still back hip circle?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to the park alone at night and see.
Then you'd just get carted away for being a weirdo.
Oh, this world's completely inhospitable.
Nice work out there.
Gut, an dieser Stelle machen wir einen Cut. Und dann schauen wir in der nächsten Folge die Dwinklings an. In diesem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen der Folge. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao. Und den Stream nicht abschalten, es geht gleich weiter. Mit Zhao. Also bis gleich.